I've been walking this earth for 93 years. If you look at my hands, you'll a century. Every wrinkle is a story. Every spot is a winter I survived. But what you can't see is the weight I used to carry. A weight that almost kept me from making it. I've buried my husband, my sisters, and I've watched childhood friends leave this world before they ever got to see their grandkids grow up.
For a long time, I thought it was just luck, or maybe good genes. But sitting here on this porch today, I finally understand. Life is like a boat. It doesn't sink because of the water around it. It sinks because of the water we let inside. Today, I'm going to share the 8 habits I finally had the courage to drop. Pause. Pay close attention to the 8th one. It's the hardest, and it's the reason why so many people give up halfway through. If you want to do more than just exist, if you want to truly live, then listen with your heart. Habit 1. The nighttime feast. The first habit I left behind seems small, but it changed everything. I stopped eating once the sun goes down. My grandmother used to say the body is like a house that needs to be cleaned every night. Pause. If you keep throwing trash inside while you're trying to clean, the job never gets done. I used to eat out of boredom while watching the late news. I'd wake up tired, heavy in my spirit. Decades ago, I decided, my last bite is at 6 p.m. Pause. Your body needs time to heal, not just process. When you stop overworking your engine at night, you wake up with a clarity that money just can't buy. Habit 2. Fighting the wind, useless arguments. The second habit nearly cost me my health, the need to win every argument. Pause. Oh, how much time I wasted trying to prove I was right to people who didn't even want to listen. My blood pressure would rise, my heart would race. And you know what changed? Pause. Nothing. I learned that my peace is my most valuable possession. Nowadays, if someone tells me the sky is green, I just smile and say, you might be right. Pause. That isn't a lack of opinion. It's an abundance of self-love. Every argument avoided is a year added to your life. Don't waste your breath on those who prefer the noise over the truth. Habit 3. The poison on the nightstand, news and phones. I stopped consuming tragedy before I closed my eyes. The world has always been on fire, and it always will be. But you don't have to bring the fire into your bedroom. Pause. Scrolling through your phone or watching disasters before bed is like taking a drop of poison every single night. I traded the glow of the screen for the smell of a book or the silence of a prayer. Your mind is sacred ground. Pause. Be careful what you plant there before you sleep. If you plant fear, you'll harvest anxiety. If you plant silence, you'll harvest peace. Many of you listening right now feel that mental exhaustion. Maybe it's time for you to turn off the world's noise and finally listen to your own soul. Habit 4. Carrying the ghosts, old grudges. Habit number 4. I stopped carrying dead weight. Holding a grudge is like carrying a corpse on your back, hoping it'll wake up just to apologize to you. Pause. I had a sister, Loretta. We went years without speaking because of pride. And pride is a very cold bed to sleep in. Forgiveness isn't about the other person, it's about your freedom. I forgave her so I could walk light again. Pause. If you've got a weight in your heart, let it go today. Time is a thief, and it won't give back the years you spent hating. Habit 5. The stagnant soul, sitting too much. Most people think that at 93 I should be stuck in a recliner, but I stopped sitting for too long. A body is like a river. If the water stops moving, it goes bad. Pause. I don't run marathons, but I hang my own laundry. I tend to my flowers. I walk to the gate. The secret isn't intensity, it's consistency. Pause. Death loves a person who sits around waiting for it. As long as you can move, every step is a yes to life. Habit 6, the prison of yes, people pleasing. I stopped being the person everyone leaned on, but whose hand nobody ever held. Learning to say no was my greatest liberation. Pause. For years, I said yes just to avoid disappointing others, while I was falling apart on the inside. I learned that people who truly love you will respect your boundaries. Those who get angry when you say no are usually the ones who are profiting from your silence. Pause. Protect your energy like it's gold, because in the end, it's all you have. Habit 7, the illusion of tomorrow. I stopped waiting for the perfect moment, saving the new dress for a special occasion. Pause. No. Today is the occasion. Saving your affection for later? No. Tomorrow is just an idea. Today is the only reality you own. I've seen too many dreams die with their owners. If you have a dream, a trip, or a sorry that needs to be said, the clock is ticking. Pause. Don't wait until you're 93 to realize that life happens in the gaps of ordinary days. Habit 8, the complaint, grumbling. And the 8th habit, the one that truly kept my spirit young, I stopped complaining. Pause. Complaining is a magnet for bitterness. When you focus on what's missing, you forget to thank God for what's right in front of you. Even on days when my joints ache, I say thank you because I can still feel them. Gratitude is the best medicine for a long life. Pause. Swap the "why is this happening to me" for "what is this trying to teach me?" Thank you for listening to me. I'm just an old lady who learned to drop the stones so I could hold the flowers. Pause. Don't wait until you're my age to start living light. Start by dropping just one of these habits today. Which of these 8 habits is the hardest for you to let go of? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single one of you, and knowing my story touched yours makes every one of my 93 years worth it. If this brought you peace, subscribe to Still Waiting Stories. Here, we don't just wait for time to pass. We honor it.